kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master? You say,
What is up, guys? Showing up the King here, back with another video, and today we need to talk, boys. Like, we need to talk. Gather round, open your ears. There's some major ish going down, and I am just flabbergasted. All right, so look, check it. I'm sitting here scrolling through, because again, as you guys don't know already, my YouTube channel is mostly focused on action figure reviews. I dabble in talking about anime from time to time on some of my other social medias, but primarily my Showing Up the King has kind of turned into all things action figures. Okay, so recently, and again, if you guys have watched some of my content, I've told you guys over the past 4 to 5 months, I've heavily shifted to collecting 1/18 scale action figures. Now, I'm mostly focused on high quality, like Haya toys or Joy toys, things of that nature. I really don't collect a lot of vintage G.I. Joe. While it does have a nostalgic buzz to me, I have never really been impressed with the quality of the old school vintage Joes. So for me personally, again, I like the higher end Haya toys, Joy toy, even the new Hasbro stuff. I definitely think their new vintage line of 3¼ to 4 inch figures fit my aesthetic very nicely. So that being said, so I'm scrolling around this afternoon, just trying to see what other kind of 3¼ or 4 inch stuff that I can find. Because again, I'm working on a huge diorama that I'm trying to plan so that when the Sky Striker comes out from the HasLab, I'm ready to go. So I'm scrolling and I come across this on his tank. And immediately I'm like, what in God's name is this? So I see his tank, it's black, and then I see this Robo, whatever. So of course I like freak out, and again I click on it, and then it takes me to this Kickstarter campaign. So apparently, and again, it slipped right under my nose, like, apparently there was a Kickstarter that had started some weeks ago, and it's for this ROBOSKULL MK2. And again, if you guys are not familiar, again, I had to go do a deep dive because I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like I knew what the heck a ROBOSKULL was, because I did not. This is actually a revival of a action figure line from Action Force. And again, you guys should already be familiar with Action Force because again, they currently have the 6-inch line that they're doing right now. I currently have like the weapons rack. I think I have like one of their Fireflies, and then I have the Sergeant Slaughter on pre-order on BBTS. So Action Force and the 6-inch, I was already on that. I had already been getting that stuff done. Did not know that Action Force also did 3¼ or 4-inch figures, but apparently, again, this is a brand that has been back from like the EU, overseas, and it was basically their carbon copy of G.I. Joe, and they had been battling back and forth. Whatever, just look it up, you can see the history lesson. This is not about a history lesson. So I come to this thing, and I am scrolling through, and I'm seeing that it's funded, and I'm like, wait a minute, am I too late? And lo and behold, I'm not too late. So this thing has 9 days to go. It's already been fully funded, and it is currently at $415,000. So again, there are a lot of you out there that have already gotten this thing. So what is it? So this is a spaceship in a 1/18 scale that is part TIE fighter, part like, I don't know, what is that, Brainiac spaceship. So it looks like the front of it looks like Brainiac spaceship, but then it also looks like a TIE fighter. This thing is awesome. So again, I'll read just a little bit, and I can kind of tell you exactly why I got excited. So it says, fueled by a love of 80s nostalgia and heavy metal, our international cabal of mad scientists has created the ROBOSKULL MK2, designed in secret underground laboratory to be the ultimate action figure vehicle. ROBOSKULL will meet faces and level up your play. Action figure fans rejoice as your 118 scale, 112, and yes, even some 160 scale toys can fully integrate into this death dealing skull fighter from outer space. That's right, compatible with 4, 6, and certain 1-inch action figures. Guys, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm already sold on it being 118 scale. But these crazy bastards managed to fit it so that you can use this in a 118 scale, 1/6 scale, and a 160 scale. And how they do it is genius. Again, and I'll get to that because again, there are some unlocks, and I'll talk about that. So the cockpit, once you open up the skull, the cockpit fits two pilots. So there's the gunner in the back, and then there's also the actual pilot. And what you can do is you can take those seats out, and then you can fit in a full 6-inch action figure. Absolutely crazy. Like at that point, like you have to imagine, like again, I'm the same guy who has been defending the HasLab Sky Striker project from day one. Again, I've been dealing back and forth with people. Fortunately, I've been actually dealing with a lot of people who agree with me, but this is on par with. Actually, honestly, if I'm going to be in all honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I would actually say that this, with its unlocks, blows the Sky Striker out of the water. And you guys know how excited I was for the Sky Striker. So, what do you get with this thing? So, depending on your pledge, it comes with a crazy amount of stuff. And again, I'll get to, and again, I'll kind of like wrap this up towards the end and just tell you which one, if you want to go all in, which one you should do. But let's just talk about the unlocks so far. With this Robo Skull, and again, this thing is huge. It's huge. So it comes with the Blood Wolf MK2 pilot, and he comes with a ray gun, and it's already been unlocked. The stretch goals for this has already been unlocked. So he also comes with a jetpack and combat claws ×2, so he can always do the Wolverine action. And if you get the special edition one comes with a Weasel pilot, and again, the Kickstarter exclusive is the special edition only. And again, he also comes with a jetpack and claws. But then you also get another 6-inch Wolf Trooper. Again, yes. So if you want to have a 6-inch figure, it comes with one. And he comes with a ray gun and a carbine and a jetpack. Again, crazy. Then again, all the articulation here, we're talking about the fully located. It's like, VTOL wing rotation, independent 360, 3 snap together positions. It can be X attack, standard, and invader modes. Again, you guys can again go through and read all that. And then here are just some photos of the actual, different positions. So again, you have the close, you have the open, you have the rear gunner. This thing actually comes with a removable prisoner transport / brainwasher machine in the back. So it even has like Star Wars applications, kind of like Boba Fett's Carbonite thing. It has its own brainwashing thing. And again, I actually did some research, and the original toy from the 80s actually had this as well, the MK1. So that's actually pretty cool. Again, here you can see the design. Look at this design. Look at this design. It's fucking crazy. Machine guns in the eyes, rockets in the mouth, laser beams at the bottom, plus more lasers on the side. And again, here we go with the compatibility. So here's what I was talking about before when I was mentioning the 2 removable 118 scale seats, pilot and rear gunner. And you can see here you have a pilot in the front and a rear gunner in the back. And then you can see how they stand up when they're standing on the outside of the ship right here. And then they have a Destro and a 6-inch scale Destro sitting here, and it still closes. So you can see that it actually can fit a 6-inch figure. Again, the play possibilities are endless. And again, here's a 6-inch figure standing on the outside of it. Fantastic. You can also take the guns out of the eyeballs, and you can put in like a, I forgot what they call it. It's like a Declon robot wonder pods, which are not included, but you can use those as well. Again, this thing is crazy. And again, here's some more pictures of it sitting on the deck of a USS Flag. Mind you, I am currently trying to build my own custom USS Flag, so the possibilities are endless. So we're scrolling and scrolling. So then here We have some of the stretch goals that have already been unlocked. So, and these again, so if you do the all in, so let me just get to that part because again, I don't want this video to be super long. So, in order to get everything that I'm talking about right now, you need to probably do and again, let me be clear. This is a big boy toy, okay? This is not for the faint at heart. This is not for people who complain about the Sky Striker. Because if you couldn't afford to do the Sky Striker, you're not going to be able to afford to do this. Again, I'm probably going to take some people off by saying this, but sometimes collecting is a big boy game, and you got to play to play. You have to pay to play. So, what you can do is you can do the double your destruction, and that one is 399 or more, and it gets you 2 ROBOSKULL MK2s with a vehicle marauder pilot plus the you can pick your pilot. Then you can do 519 or more and do the Red Shadows all in one of everything volume 4. And what that does is it gets you everything. It includes the standard ROBOSKULL, and it also includes the special edition. Plus, you get the carded 4-inch Marauder Wolf. You get the Blood Wolf pilot. You get the Marauder Weasel pilot. You get every unlock that has been unlocked already. You get everything. The value is $519, and again, I'm not gonna lie, it's steep, but to me, it's worth it. So let's keep going. So all these stretch goals have already been unlocked. So keep in mind, if you do the all in, you get all of this. So you get these assassin skeledrones. Now these come in sets of 3. Now with the all in, you get 3 sets. So you get 9. You get 9 of these total. All right. And again, you also get the heavy metal armor for the actual robot itself. And again, that's a stretch goal, and it's already been unlocked. And then you get, for the 6-inch character, you also get the character kit, which is basically a helmeted version and an unhelmeted version. Fantastic. Again, you get that automatically because it's already been unlocked. Plus, you also get Grindstone Retro, like O-ring figures with this as well. Again, I'm not a huge O-ring guy, but again, if it's there, why not? Again, and with that, you also get the 4-inch Wolf Trooper. You get the 6-inch Wolf Trooper. And again, keep in mind, all of this stuff has already been unlocked. All this stuff has already been unlocked. And you get the ROBOSKULL Elite Flight Stand. So again, just like with the Sky Striker from Hasbro, you get a flight stand for this as well. All of these is what you get. And again, now the 5 Marauders and the 4 Wolf Troopers, I think these are all individually sold separately. Again, I'm not 100% sure that this is also included, so you'd have to just read up on that. But again, you do get the unlocked stretch goals, which is the 5-figure pack. So again, this says stretch goal unlocked. So I guess you would get that as well. And then again, you have the 6-inch wolf pack again that you can buy separately ×5. And then you have this is what the special edition looks like. So here's the regular one with the red, and then here's the special edition version with the red and the gold. And again, this thing looks sexy as hell. Like, I'm just scrolling through this thing, and I was sold from the beginning, but it's just crazy. So also with this, you get the Breath of Death energy effect free with the ROBOSKULL. You get a Red Shadows gear upgrade, and again, you get the Assassin Skeledrones ×3. Those are the Skeledrones I was telling you about. You get the 3¼ inch O-ring figure. You get 4 proton cannon blast effects, just like you kind of get the effects with the Sky Striker. You get a 6-inch Marauder figure. You get the Robo Knight heavy metal armor, and you also get the Robo Glow eyes and the decal set. So you can actually get like a glow in the dark decal set. Again, stretch goals reloaded, and again, you can just scroll through and look at all of these things. Now, the reason why I'm making this video, because right now we are at we need to get to the last couple of unlocks, because right now we are at, I think it was like 430,000 or something like that. But once we hit 446, you get the deluxe hardcover. And then stretch goal 12, you get the 4-inch Skeletron. Now, Skeletron, again, I did my research on that. Skeletron is like the big bad guy. He is the Cobra Commander for Action Force, and you get him in a 4-inch scale if you can unlock to 496,000. And then if we can get to 546,000, which is basically over $500,000, you get the 6-inch version. So again, I know these are lofty goals, but I definitely think if we can kind of get our stuff together, we can probably get this thing pushed over. Again, shipping is worldwide, so it doesn't matter where you are, you can get this. Definitely go check out the backer project. Again, I have already put my money where my mouth is, and I got the all-in-one back-end project. Again, I bit my tongue and I did it. So again, I don't want you guys thinking that I'm just telling you about it and I'm getting it for free. Hell, I wish I was getting it for free, but no. Like again, I'm doing this because again, I love the community. I love action figures, and again, especially when it comes to high quality stuff like this, I'm all in. Now, I don't want to sugarcoat it for you guys. There are probably going to be some negatives here. This thing is not projected to get shipped until 2023. And again, it actually lines up right around the time when the Sky Striker from Hasbro is supposed to be coming out, which is in 2023. And they're doing this because, again, they're already fully aware of the shipping situation with, due to COVID. So they're being upfront honest and saying that they're making sure to get multiple leeway. They're teamed up with a professional group of people. You can read all about that. The only thing that, again, that makes me a little bit nervous is just to make sure that this thing comes out with the quality that we are seeing here in these images. But again, I am confident enough that I'm willing to take a chance. And again, shout out to Full Force Podcast, because what ended up happening is that once I actually figured out what was going on, I actually did some Google searching, and it looks like Full Force Podcast had been working with the group of people that were doing this Kickstarter. And you can also check out his video that he did with them where they answer a lot of questions about this Kickstarter project. I actually reached out and he responded pretty quickly with the questions that I had. So again, shout out to Full Force Podcast. You guys, you rock. Again, that's all I really wanted to say. This thing is fantastic. So if you guys are into 6-inch or 4-inch action figures, you have to support this thing. It looks absolutely amazing. This is Showed Up the King, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.